Hi, I'm Frankie. Welcome to another episode of my fuck show, Frankie Answers Question. This week, we don't have sponsors. Anyways, if you would like to sponsor our video, please contact us. In the past 1 year, Bitcoin has been a real drama, shooting to the peak of 60,000 and come crashing down to 30,000. Some people became overnight millionaire, but did you know that many had become overnight bankruptcies as well? Today, I'm going to take questions on Bitcoin and you may not like what I say. Question 1. How much do you think Bitcoin is worth? This is an interesting question. At least not asking me if Bitcoin can buy or not. Every asset has a way to evaluate its fair value. Stock has earnings to give it its value. Bond has coupon payments to give it its value. Gold, although it cannot generate income by itself, it can be used in industrial purposes. Bitcoin got what? You tell me lah. I also don't know. Some of you will tell me that blockchain is useful. Yes, it is useful. But blockchain and Bitcoin are two totally different things. So how much Bitcoin is worth? Rubbish. That's my question. Question 2. Can Bitcoin be the future of money? You know what makes money money? There are many reasons. Just go and Google the definition of money if you're interested to know more. But the most important one, in my opinion, is stability. Remember the story about the guy who bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin? I bet he regret like hell today because the cost of the pizza is worth 400 million US dollars today. Now, I dare you to go and buy a pizza today with Bitcoin. You will be the next story. To be fair, I'm not sure about the faraway future, but today, Bitcoin is not stable at all as a medium of exchange because of its volatility. Question 3. Will governments adopt the usage of Bitcoin? Governments want control. A decentralized currency means no control. Imagine 1MDB were to use Bitcoin to perform all their transactions. Firstly, the government will never know the identity of the culprits. And number 2, they won't be able to stop any transactions even if they found out earlier since they have no control over Bitcoin. Nonetheless, governments are putting in efforts to regulate Bitcoin today. So, where will this lead to? I think instead of adopting Bitcoin, governments are developing their own digital currency, such as the digital yuan in China. It has similar characteristics that allow transparency and helps to prevent fraudulent transactions and criminal activities. On top of that, China retains control of its digital yuan. Even more control in fact, because the government can track every single transactions in the system. So, do you think governments of the world will follow China's footsteps or simply accept a decentralized currency? Number 4. Why did Bitcoin rally if there's no real value? Since the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, a new wave of retail investors emerged and made the investment world look like the Wild Wild West. Their definition of investment is to put up an amount of money into anything and wait for prices to go up to make a profit. I bet the vast majority of people who possess Bitcoin don't even know what it is, apart from the fact that it is a cash-generating machine. To make things worse, the US government is giving away cash handouts to its citizens. The free money or helicopter money was supposed to be spent on real goods and services to boost the economy, but instead, it found its way into the investment world and Bitcoin became one of the most popular instruments among them. In my opinion, this is why Bitcoin price rallied. It was driven by speculation, not real value. If there's no value, why are financial institutions starting to offer cryptocurrencies to people? You're really die hard to justify Bitcoin has its value. You also know banks earn money from fees, what? Right? Did you know that the total market cap of cryptocurrencies exceeds 2 trillion US dollars today? Imagine if banks collect just 1% of transaction fees from their clients. This is a 20 billion US dollar fee collected. So much money, who doesn't want it? You know what's the best part about earning fees? Whether investors make or lose money from the investments, the banks will still collect their fees. Put it this way, if there's a 2 trillion trading market for cow I bet tomorrow banks will want to offer cow to their clients tomorrow as well. Got demand? Sure got supply lah. After hearing this and you still want to buy Bitcoin, might as well let Mr. Money TV earn some referral fee lah. Link down there. Go and find yourself. Question 6. Will Bitcoin price recover and go higher? Investment is all about chasing for assets that give us the highest return. We're also familiar with the term high risk, high return. Remember we talked about stimulus checks making its way to the investment world? High money supply today will keep trading of Bitcoin active. Whether it goes higher or not depends on what major players tweet on their internet law. See how dangerous this is or not? If only people will ever read my tweet or watch this video. So remember to share this video with your friends, okay? Anyways, I believe when the quantitative easing measures are reversed, the trading of Bitcoin will ease off. By then, demand will be greatly reduced. So, I don't know what Bitcoin prices will be going forward, but pay attention to the Fed's announcement to tighten QE. When interest rate goes up, that is when rubber meets the road. Question 7. Do you think Bitcoin can help us hedge against inflation? Do I think Bitcoin can help to hedge against inflation? That's another interesting question. First of all, there's no study that I know of showing Bitcoin has an effective hedge against inflation. But interestingly, for the first time since 2013, Bitcoin has a positive correlation with major traditional asset classes such as equities, bonds, and commodities. This means that whenever Bitcoin prices go up, it is likely that other asset classes will increase in prices as well. Although this data is limited to draw a concrete conclusion, it does seem that positive correlation still exists today since 2020. So whether it helps to hedge against inflation or not, I'm not so sure. But if this continues, we may have found an indicator for market direction. I call it a gambling indicator. It may tell you how risk-on investors are. The higher the risk appetite people have, the higher Bitcoin prices will be. And this will spill over into other investments as well. Looks like Bitcoin also quite useful. I'm such a genius. Question 8. Will you buy Bitcoin? Now, with all the information available about Bitcoin today, no. I mean, if I really want to hedge against inflation or defend against market uncertainty, I'd rather invest in gold, a metal that is proven throughout human history to be the best thing to store value. That is why when people lose faith in the economy, gold prices goes up. Just like today. So, if you want to buy gold like me, do check out the link in the description below. This one, sui sui bo zhao zui. Okay? I'm not saying that Bitcoin will not work. To be fair, the blockchain technology used by Bitcoin, it's brilliant and will likely cause a revolution in how people transact in the future. But for now, let's just say that I feel more comfortable holding a digital currency issued by the government than Bitcoin itself. So that's all we have for today. #FAQ.